Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Momir. We lost last two, basically with some bad luck, or some luck on the opponent's side. 2 games ago, the guy made 1-drops, just like this guy, and he got insane amount of flyers. Like a 2-drop flyer, 4-drop flyer, 5-drop flyer, 6-drop flyer, then a 6-drop that. Had provoke, stuff like that. So yeah. And then the other guy, basically we set up a way where with Terrastodon we destroyed our own lands that we would have a little text next turn. Instead he got a Terrastodon of his own, which then created enough creatures for him for our deck not to be lethal. And this guy is actually making 1 and 2 drops as well, so yeah, if he attacks, I'm obviously blocking. There's no point not to, and I'm willing to take the next damage, 1 damage next turn, to then make a 4-drop eventually. Because the 1/2 is basically useless, right? The other guy got a 1/1 flyer there, and then he run 3. He had just a stupid 2/2, I think, but then his 4 was a flyer, stuff like that. This is just a 2/2. I mean, yes, it does damage to me if he wants to, but that's not so insane, is it? Because if it does damage to me, it doesn't do damage to the creature, and as the creature lives, I'm willing to sacrifice life for that. That's actually really good, especially seeing as this guy is making 1 and 2 drops. The odds of him getting a shadow creature are really low. He discards his entire hand and he's stuck at making 4 drops. Yeah. Instead he gets Skin Render. I mean, this is the kind of luck I'm running against today. They get one of the only removals, this Enflamed Unkabu, for it. It's also a 3/3. So yeah, this is how it has been going for me today. And if I lose this, because of shit like this again, and I am calling it shit, I stop recording for today, of course. I think that's obviously logical. We do get a 5/5 to hold the fort here, but I mean he should be without cards. Now he gets to make 5, he gets to make a 6, he gets to make a 7. Dragon. I said, I'm like, whoa, but it says dragon, so yeah. Obviously we block here, we take 3, we go down to 13. I'm not sure if that is... He's just trying to be the aggressor here, and I understand that, but... why does it think it's fine? So yeah... You probably saw that. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully something good. Hopefully not a dragon. I mean, at 6 there are some dragons, the 6/6 flying dragons. So this is really good against that. Come on, dude. Instead we get a 4 flying vigilance. That actually doesn't do anything. I mean, the ability, it is a great ability, but it actually doesn't do anything. But it is still 4/5 flying vigilance, and we will be making 8 drops, and he shouldn't be making 8 drops, so yeah. He gets a 5/4 rampage. Rampage is the block one, right? Yeah, when this creature becomes blocked. That's fine, so it still trades with the 5/5 here. Is it beyond the first? Blocking it beyond the first, so I'm correct there. And we get Phage or something. That's how it's going today. We're gonna get a Phage. Nope, we get a 4/7. That's fine. And we get to attack for 4. Boop. I mean, it seems like I'm complaining, but just look at the way he got that Skin Render, right? He should be stuck at 4 lands. With his bad play, he should be stuck at 4 lands. Instead he gets one of the two cards. I think there's only two. I'm not sure. 6/2 first strike haste. Yeah, it doesn't get to the Hamshark. Wow, I'm big body creature. Wow, nom 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 nom. I'm sorry for that. It's not that late, but I mean, it's still later on the day. So I'm a bit tired. I already took my pain medication, so I'm a bit groggy as well. Which of course is pretty interesting for you guys. Yeah, we get Sunring Titan. The nuts. So he should be at 2 lands. Can you understand that? 2 lands. I'm surprised though, because basically this guy, he actually put a lot of effort in his Momir deck, right, with lands. And as you can see, he does it with all. He has mostly mountains and swamps, which is standard. So maybe there is some kind of tactic where they make 1-drops. Target green creature blocking Barb's turn gets -1/-1 until end of turn. That's fine. So let's not block it with a green creature, shall we? He can attack here. Obviously, I want Sundering Titan to die to get more of his lands gone. But I don't think that'll happen. How cool wouldn't Sundering Titan with Falcor with this card be, right? Maybe we should just make 6-drops just to be safe. Nah, let's be greedy. Greedy. Yeah, we get a 6/6 trample. Greed pays off, people. Nah, I think next turn I'll be a bit less greedy. We'll attack with this, and this. I think he has to block. Oh, he actually has a 6/2 first striker, so we can attack with this. Sacrifice the forest, regenerate. Yeah, we attack with the Sunring Titan here. He has to block it. Although, is there an upside to attacking with Sundering Titan? No, right? Yeah, if he gets a flyer, his attack. Let's see. If I do not get a creature, I can block, 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 and if he gets a haster, he does 4, 3, 10, 13. No, because he has to block the Sundering Titan here, probably with this, yeah. So it does 10, 9 then. So we'll make a 6 just to be safe. No dragon, please. We get a 4/4, which is fine. It's just an extra blocker on the field. I forgot that this has vigilance, so it actually can be counted as a blocker as well. This can be blocked, but that doesn't matter. He gets body double. Yeah, not really good, is it? So what is it gonna do here? He can attack with a lot, but I'm not gonna make the error. Just gonna give up. Let's attack again. Pup, pup, pup. And that's lethal. So yeah, this is how most 1-drop players playing games work out. Your early game gets stopped by my mid game, and those cards become useless. And then I can make 8-drops while you're stuck at 7-drops, so you're basically losing. And they only seem to do it on the draw as well, which I do understand, just doing it on draw, but you probably want the aggression then. Red Pack. Pack Rats is probably one of the sickest cards you can have, because it becomes a 2/2, it becomes a 3/3, and it was even good in standard drafting. So yeah, I think this is gonna overrun me. Because on next turn he has 3/3s, then the turn after that there are all 4/4s, and then the turn after that So the problem with pack rats is you have to have removal for him. So I basically have to sacrifice my late game to stop the pack rats here, because else I just lose. I just instantly lose. I have to have 3 power creature here. Without a 3 power creature, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm gone here. Because these become 3 power. Nope. Yeah, these become 3 power. He hits me for 6, then they become 4 power. So I need something like a Skin Render on my turn. Skin Render and Flame Tonka will kill one of them, then it trades with one of them. But for now, this is a bit too sick. I mean, it was way too good in draft, and it's gonna be way too good in Momir as well, right? This card was actually broken in draft. If you cast it on turn 2, there was almost no way of winning for your opponent, unless you got rid of the very first 2 copies. In this case, it doesn't seem like it'll happen, right? We just keep getting 1/1s. We can't even. Yeah, I'm gonna concede this one. I don't see a way of winning this. A bit annoying that we just keep on getting 1/1s. Obviously, I want to play first. I know I do not want a mulligan. Yeah. Opponent gets pack rats on to play in Momir. GG. Yeah. Pack rats. Yeah, and he does the 1-drop again. I'm actually really confused against this. At the beginning of the end step, see, I mean, you get shit like that. It does 1 damage, and that's it. 1 damage. It's all it's ever gonna do. Obviously, you can get a mana acceleration, but it's so low. The odds of it are so low, and it's every 1-drop, every single 1-drop, except maybe Izumaru or stuff like it, trades with a 2-drop. There's no point in doing this. I mean, what's the 1 damage gonna do eventually? Nothing, right? While my 8-drops are gonna trump his 7-drops. Yeah. Has to stop on my upkeep in Momir. Obviously, if he plays other games, the stop is fine. It's a bit annoying though. I think every activation he waits like a few turns. During that play, snake turn, certain creatures take a wave, and another creature can take a burn. What? Target opponent chooses any number of creatures you control during the. And other creatures can attack. At the beginning of that turn, destroy creatures that didn't attack. Activate ability on during your turn. So basically, it forces his creatures to attack. If they don't attack, they die. That's basically what this does. Destroy. Yeah. Yeah. I think I interpret that right. So he's forced to choose on my turn which creatures will attack on his turn. Only those creatures can attack, and they have to attack, and the creatures that didn't attack are gonna die. I think it's a pretty sick card. And I don't want to trade it off. So yeah, we're waiting for our opponent here. La di da. I think he had to figure this out as well. He was like reading it or something, just like I was. I do understand that. I mean, this doesn't seem like an easy card. We'll see what he gets as his 2-drop. If it's nothing sick, I'm obviously not gonna make a 3-drop. It's just a 1/2 flyer. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a 3-drop here. I mean, this is just an 18-turn clock. Man, this guy, so slow. Anyway, the pack rats. Yeah, I mean, I played against it like I drafted it just an FNM locally. The player level isn't that great there, but I had a Bentec. Guy goes on the play, back red turn 2, and I almost won it. I really almost stabilized with Skymark Rock, stuff like that. And the turn before I stabilized, he had something like the sacrifice a creature, destroys other creatures, other opponent loses 2 life or something, for exact 2 damage. So that was that. And then the second game when I was on the play, I won. And the third game where he again was on the play, he had turn 2 pack reds again, almost stabilized again, and the turn before I would stabilize, he had a card that stole a creature from me, gave it haste, and then it was like I had 2 blockers too few because of that. Because else I would have 1 blocker and I would have stabilized. And I actually, on the turn after, I would always kill him, right? I had flyers and stuff like that. I had Skymark Rocks attacking and bouncing things. But the card is so sick. I'm just saying, like, seriously, dude, this takes like a minute for every single action, which is a bit annoying. I mean, I do understand that you might have other things to do that accidentally came up, but at least apologize. I'm gonna take a sip to drink here. Did they actually reprint pack rats in a set? I'm not sure. Pack rats MTG. It's just from Return to Ravnica, right? StarCityGames.com. Oh yeah, just from Return to Ravnica. Yeah, I mean they should have. They probably realized it was really good in draft, but it's something you can't focus on. That it's only good in draft and in nothing else. So yeah, they just printed it. I mean, there were other cards previously that were also really good in draft. I mean, not as game winning on its own, and it's not like the format didn't have outs, but it was really hard to deal with though once it got active, because all the tokens basically have the same ability. It's not just kill the original one and it stops. No, it's an exact copy. They all have the ability to replicate. So yeah, you have to get rid of all of them. And there was, I don't think there's lots of mass removal. There's like the Mizzium Mortis, but even that's 6 mana, right? You need to have 6 mana, and then only they can be 4/4s. So that's about it. And someone finally messaged me about the poker. Yay, maybe he will come. I messaged him on Facebook, he didn't reply, he actually went offline, so do I still have connection? Yeah, I do. I messaged him on Facebook, and he didn't reply, he went offline, so I said on Skype, check the book of faces, and he just replied, I'll check the book for faces. So yeah, I hope it goes through. I actually wanna go and play a bit. It seems my opponent is actually DC'd, but I can't see it here. Obviously I'm not gonna stall for time, but it's a bit annoying. Yeah, my name is Red. I think that's fine. Let's test. Let's go to constructed queue. Still connected. Test. Then next week it's Grand Prix Antwerp, which is actually like 15 minutes. No, a bit more, like 20-25 minutes away from me. But it's pretty easy. But it's modern, right? I usually play Legacy, so I don't have a modern deck. I don't have the Shocklands. Obviously, I own a lot of the staples. I own Thoughtseize, Confidence, Tarmogoyf, all that stuff. Because yeah, I play Legacy. Yeah, he lost connection to the game. So it seems. So I'll just try to talk myself through this. Well, we get Oracle on Vic. Yeah, I think Oracle on Vic is real good. But anyway, about Grumpy Antwerp, I haven't tested because of that. Because I'm actually quitting real life Magic. I'm selling my entire collection. Sold all of my fetches. I still have them, but I mean, like in 2 weeks, I'm giving them to the guy. So I have them for Grumpy Antwerp. That's fine. I still have all my duels, but they're not legal. And I still have most of the cards I need for modern, but without the Shocklands, what am I gonna play? I can probably borrow them, I can probably buy them, but I still need a deck, and it's within 5 days basically. Like, what am I gonna do? And the guy's back. Or at least he joined the game, so yeah. He finally decided to be here. Obviously being disconnected happens. Maybe we should try this out, right? No, do not attack. Are you insane? So he has to choose Armored Pegasus. He chooses Armored Pegasus. Okay. That's cool. He gets a 2/2. Me, useless. Apparently, Junt or Junk are the best cards, or the best decks. That's cool. So, get a token. Yep. Oh, destroy each of the chosen creatures that didn't attack. So if he does not choose to attack with this, it can't attack, that's fine. But it won't die. If it doesn't attack with a creature he chose, it won't die. This is a 3/3, pretty good. But it stops haste. I mean, that's fine. Right? 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 Yeah, it's fine. It stops haste creatures. It also forces him to make this decision of what to attack with next turn before I make my drop or before I attack. So it actually gives me a lot of information just by tapping this every turn. So it seems fine. Obviously it would be way more insane that now these died every single time, but that's obviously not the case. And my opponent is not connected again. So apparently for modern you have to play Junt or Junk, so I'm probably not gonna play then. Actually hate Junt. I don't think it's a fun deck to play. I don't think any deck that has no deck manipulation is fun to play. It's just good cards point deck, and then you hope to get there. Obviously you still need to play the cards and need to be good at it, but it's not like it's the sickest of the sickest. Yeah, I'm actually putting a lot of more triggers on the stack, which is sinking his time. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just saying this already. But it is being a bit annoying now because this guy is really slow. Yeah, he just lost connection again. So I mean, like Junt or Junk, right? Um, yeah, Junter Junk. Meh. Like we for Grand Prix Leon, we tried to build a junk deck, but the issue was that Infect was basically just too good. Um, so yeah. Apparently the guy, he's another friend of mine. He started his own business and he hosts events, he hosts booths. So you basically pay him, he organizes everything for the booths, everything you need, people to work there, he does it for you. So that's, I think it's a pretty neat thing. He also does it for tournaments, where he organizes all the gear and stuff like that. I think it's a fine idea. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I hope for him it's fine. Anyway, so I asked him if he wants to accompany me tonight. He says, "Yeah, but I'm really tired. I had to do an event." I'm like, "Which one did you do?" And he's like, "Facts." I'm like, "Dude, I was there." I was actually there. Yeah, but I didn't see him because I actually. Okay, so I'll make another comment first. Um, check the subscription below if you're tired of waiting and hear me talk and actually just want to have the outcome of this game, because I'll tell you there if the guy didn't connect or not. It will have a spoiler tag, it will have spoiler in capital letters just so people will avoid it if they want to watch it. But if you're not interested in sitting here for like 5 minutes more until this guy either comes back or hasn't come back, I'll put it there. So on to the rest. He said, yeah, holy shit. He didn't see me either. He's gonna reboot and then call. Alright. And apparently for 16 t-shirts is 980 euros. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. I mean, if it is paid by business, it's pretty fine, but it's still a lot of money. 980 for 16 t-shirts. It would have been cool if I actually saw him there, but I didn't. So yeah, this is actually the second time the guy disconnected. Maybe he just gave up. I'm not sure if he would win it. I'm actually, while we're waiting, I'm gonna look up Momir strategy 1-drop. The beautiful struggle, Momir. This is written in 2007. I don't think that's a good one. And the guy actually reconnected now, so that was my main phase. Yeah, that was my main phase. So let's use this again. He just chose the armored Pegasus. That's fine. We make a drop, and we make a 5-drop, and we get a 7/7 trample haste. Use this card. That's pretty shitty. Obviously, we would have wanted to make it before our combat step, but we accidentally clicked OK. And he gets a 3/3. That basically is a 3/4, and he can't attack with this. That's fine. So he's just hitting me for 1. every single turn, and he actually only has 3 more minutes. So again, we'll do this. He's gonna pick the Armored Pegasus again, and hope we get a flyer here, because if you do, the Armored Pegasus is dead. We actually get a 4/4 flyer. Just as instant or sorcery, yeah. So we get a 4/4 flyer, so his Pegasus is gone. And we'll see what he gets for his 6 drop. He actually gets a 3/4 flyer that says tap target creature with flyer. Meh, not really a big one. It has to attack. We block, we get a free kill. So yeah, this is just shutting him down for now. He chose nothing. So if he can't attack, I can basically attack with my 4/4. Right? That's basically what this is allowing me to do. As long as you control another creature. Oh, just by spells. Yeah, they can't attack because he chose nothing. So we get a free attack. I mean, this card actually opens up so many venues. It's really cool. So yeah, all of these can attack. And I mean, look at this. Like, he's not gonna make a 7-drop. I'm gonna start making my 8-drops, and we're same amount of life, and I have board control. This is why you do not make a 1-drop. See what he chooses. He chose nothing again, so we can attack with the 4/4 yet again. What do we get? We get, whoa, we get a pretty sick card. We start killing things, or we start doing damage to him, basically that. And it's actually each upkeep, so yeah. This is gonna be pretty much GG for him pretty soon. Because during our upkeep he goes to 6. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do damage to him again. We're gonna activate this just to make sure. He chose nothing, so he's dead. We're just gonna make a 6 just to be safe. But he should die to the magmatic force. That's fine. We also get to have a free attack here, which he has to block. Yep, and then during our upkeep he goes down to 3. He can't attack with anything, so he needs to find out to a 7/7. And even then he has to find out to this as well. He gets a stupid 2/2 because he loses the flip. Wow, this guy. He's getting a bit unlucky. I have no clue what I get him out of here. Obviously this is just GG. Yep. Pop. This did 12 damage in 2 turns. The card is sick. So yeah, sorry for a long game. Obviously my opponent disconnected twice. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hope to see you in the future.